eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills cut into that lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this one all the way down.
And you can put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their big tight end. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills get a bit closer.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength. Okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good game. Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. 13 yards down to the 13. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He's back to throw. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. Was one of my favorite announcers always used to say after a touchdown, give him 6. Now they've got it, but they need 2 in order to tie. This is why teams spend a lot more time on two-point conversions, because they've become more prevalent in the NFL.
Now let's go. Leopard. Leopard. Rush it. Rush it.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Huge, huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job one was taken care of. The two-point conversion to get this thing tied. Adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got one good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
I thought it was you. I did last week. I did the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I was trying to go
Dinner.
for 3.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. A really nice pickup of 4.
And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still...
And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this...
Presented by EA Sports. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Wide open receiver complete. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch it.
Here we go now.
Really well done.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Their big tight end. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play right there?
Wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll set up a throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player. And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there. Go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touch from their quarterbacks, and he's giving it to them.
They'll take the 3-1
every single time.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he goes out of bounds across the 40.
Be up against the Bills, who will be testing that coverage. So for the call of this Week 13 matchup, Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field. And
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. 18 yards there and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now a handoff here to his running back. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to
move it with a first down.
They're going to look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well. I always talk about making adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got one good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
I thought it was you. I did last week. I did the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I was trying to go for 3.
Dinner on you, my good man.
Creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chop it away. And his kick is indeed good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. Back to throw again. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. A great game partner, spectacular finish. They needed at least a field goal to keep the game alive. They do one better. They get it in the end zone and end it.
And I don't know about you, but I'm worn out. That type of a game takes it all out of us as well, not just the guys on the field. What a tremendous finish, and as you noted, were they going to go and try and get 3 and keep the game going? And that wasn't good enough.
Get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So
Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup.
Thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They've certainly found their groove. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
From that,
there always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it.
There he goes, right side. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
You know what coaches always tell us? We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is.
Our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right. And we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss.
Catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A big pickup there on the run. 32 yards.
All right, no humor in this one in terms of laughing at the defense. But if you're the offensive play caller right now, you've got to have a big grin on your face. You look at your play sheet. Every play you look at is glowing at you. It's almost a neon hit. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. In the books on a cold December afternoon. It's a close game here early on. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. To the left, two to the right. They go play action here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. They'll get 17 yards there. And the Bills are going to have a first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tap as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Verification, you were right. A sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because there
he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are in for 6. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their big-bodied receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been...
It was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter, get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done. Will come out in the pistol. Now a shotgun snap, and this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster. Push yourself as you move forward.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
It's it back, and they put over 350 yards on you. You've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
23 yards on the play.
Magnitude this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Detroit, 39. Green, 39. Detroit. Gone.
Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. That one good for 10 yards.
Away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
That's caught at the 1. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together.
Empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Buffalo, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Detroit, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.